and handling. Okay, we're going to move on over to some steak from the Kansas City Steak Company. Of course, we saw that the steak was in our hot dogs, but when we were talking about that top sirloin being in it, maybe you said to yourself, wait, I just want a piece of top sirloin. We've got 12 of them for you. Of the 4 ounce, that's a big size, 4 ounces in our top sirloin. You are going to be able to bring this home for $8.33 each. That's amazing for this quality and this cut of a top sirloin. That's really a cut above the rest, and we're going to explain why. It's coming to you under $100. I wish we had auto delivery available, especially at this price, which is fantastic at just $8.33 a steak. We don't have any auto delivery. What we have is what we have. When it is gone, it is gone. This is the first day this year that we've presented this. The easy payments, which you can take advantage of 5 easy pay. Pretty rare that we do 5 easy pay on food, but we do have it here. That goes away at the end of the day. So that's really just kind of special for this day. The free shipping and handling you can take advantage of as well. $20 on an easy payment, so you can't go wrong there. These are all going to come to you in, I believe it's 2 steaks in every single package. So I think that's great because I know when I cook steak, I love to have it for dinner and then cook an extra one that I'll slice up to put on salads like throughout the week. So this is a great opportunity for you to be able to take one package out and do the exact same thing. All right, Ralph, let's start off with top sirloin. I've heard of sirloin steak before, but what is top sirloin and how is that different from a sirloin?
Sure. So a sirloin is a very inexpensive cut of meat that is usually, you saw it in the past maybe 20 or 30 years. The top sirloin sits on top of that sirloin. It's the second most tender cut on the cattle to the filet mignon. And It eats a little bit more robust than a filet mignon. It almost tastes like a New York strip steak without the fat. And again, we see here that 4-ounce petite top sirloin. We don't see any fat. We see a perfect center cut, something you would absolutely see on that fancy menu at that steakhouse.
Look
and
at
it just
juicy.
slices so easy. And you see that. It's got a nice half-inch thickness, super juicy, because this cattle starts with grass, and then we finish it with grain. That's what gives it that flavor. That's what that get all those white lines, the marbling, and it's a very unique taste. And I don't know about you, Justin, but I do not see top sirloin at my grocery store. I see sirloin, and I'm always like, no thanks. But top sirloin is very unique to us. For some reason, you just don't see it.
I never even knew what it was until I started doing this host job. I had never even heard of it before, but I will tell you that my favorite cut of meat is a filet. My least favorite thing to do is pay for the filet because it's so expensive. So I love that we're getting that tenderness because it's that tender profile of the filet that I love, and this is just one step right underneath that. Have you ever gotten a steak before, you bring it at home, and it's like fatty, and it's just not, the tenderness just isn't there? That's not what we do here at Kansas City Steak. In fact, it's the complete opposite. It's like going to the steakhouse, not paying the steakhouse price, getting that quality, but just cooking it in your own home. And when we look at the price here today, you're getting it's 12 of these for under $100, $8.33 a steak. That's an amazing, amazing price. When we get this at home, Ralph, is it coming to us frozen or do we have to put it in the freezer? How does it work when we get it home?
Sure. So it's going to show up in a white cooler on dry ice.
Okay.
You're going to simply put these in the freezer, good for 12 months. When you're ready to go, usually if you have time, put it in the refrigerator overnight or in some cold water about a couple hours before you're going to use it. Once they are defrosted, you're going to take them out of the package, dry them really well. You want to rid them of any moisture. Moisture will prevent you from getting that sear, okay? And then off to the races. And you said something about the steakhouse. So when we came to QVC, the whole notion was, well, where'd you come from? Well, we sell to the top steakhouses that a lot of people can't afford that experience. So we said, wait a second, what if we give you the same steak and give you the same experience than you would if you went to a steakhouse? And that's where we're at. That's where we came from. And when you look at these beautiful top sirloins, this is exactly what you would see at a really, really upscale steakhouse. You see how nicely thick that is? This is about a beautiful medium rare. Always let your meat sit, Justin, because we like those juices to go back into the steak and into your mouth. And you just see that glistening, right? Look at that glistening. Oh, my.
Let's think about all the ways that we could use this, right? Like you could put this on top of a salad. It makes for the best salad that you're ever going to have. You could put this in a taco or a quesadilla, would be fantastic. Steak and eggs, it would be out of this world. If you just want that piece of steak because it got warm outside all of a sudden, you know what you like. I'm talking about it right now, and I feel like I can smell the summertime with that grill running, the piece of steak that's on it, hearing that sizzle, and just how it's that melt in your mouth flavor. That's what you're bringing it home for $8.33 a steak. That is it. No auto delivery on this. So what we have now, that's all that we have available for you. That means if you want to bring home this top sirloin, you may want to consider purchasing more than one. It is good in your freezer for the next 12 months. So go ahead and stock up on it while we have it available. It's the first day this year that we've been able to present it. The easy pay is going to go away at the end of the day.
So, Justin,
today.
I'm going to blow your mind for a second,
Yeah,
friend,
please do.
okay?
Let's see.
All right. So you've heard of chicken mole, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. I love mole.
So what I did is I wanted to kind of duplicate that. And what I did is I crusted this beautiful 4-ounce top sirloin with cocoa powder.
Oh.
And what you get, and I'm going to show you, we're going to make a beautiful mole steak taco. Very simple. Literally crusted it with cocoa.
I never thought of like crusting with cocoa powder to have that mole experience. I love mole.
Listen, I really, really do. And I think that when you get a steak that not only is lean but rich, you can do this very simply. And I feel like the flavors go really well together. So I'm going to put a little bit of lettuce on there. I'm going to go in and I'm going to go a little bit of salsa, just like that. Okay. And then we'll finish it off with a little bit of sour cream. Oop, there we go. There we go. Now, this is just one of the things, and you don't have to do the cocoa and make it mole, but I figured I have to do something fun for you just to take it to that nth degree. Because some steakhouses will actually do, I think they'll do like a coffee or Kona rubbed steak.
Okay.
And it's just, and I was like, you know what, let's go cocoa just to kind of mix it up.
Yeah, try it. Well, that's the fun with this, right? Like you get to bring it at home. You're getting 12 of these, 2 in every pack, so you're gonna get 6 different packages, and there's gonna be 2 steaks in each one. They're 4 ounces each. A 4-ounce steak for me, I could eat that as dinner easily. Like put some potatoes there, maybe some green beans, asparagus, you name it. Like you can have that perfect steak dinner. But then you can also get creative and have fun with this, where you can put it into the burrito, on the quesadilla, use it for a taco, use the steak with steak and eggs. You could use this maybe to put into like udon noodles that you could throw this with and have beef into that, or slice it up super thin and use it into some type of soup if you wanted to. Put it into a chili. There are so many different options for you to be able to get creative and have fun with this, but more than anything, you're bringing home amazing quality. So all the things I just named, now think about it as that high quality taco, that high quality burrito, or that high quality steak dinner that you want to have right there in the comfort of your own home, and to do so at $8.33 a steak. It's under $100. You're saving $10 or $9 today by bringing it home, and you have that easy payment plan that's available, $20 a month for the next 5 months, but that easy pay goes away at the end of the day today. No auto delivery. So I say that because if you want to stock up on it, go for it, because it's not like we're going to ship it out to you in the next 60 or 90 days. Okay, the hot dogs, let me give everybody a reminder on that. The hot dogs, you loved them. Do we have